The Moonlit Journey of Young Lafayette. A very long time ago, in the rolling green hills of France, there lived a boy named Gilbert du Motier, but everyone simply called him Lafayette. Even as a child, Lafayette had a heart that beat loudly for adventure, and even louder for freedom. Every night he would sit by his window, watching the moon float over the forests, and whisper, "One day I will help make the world better." A dream across the ocean. When Lafayette grew older, he heard whispers of a faraway land across the ocean, a young place called America, where people were fighting not for treasure or power, but for something magical, their freedom. Lafayette felt his heart tug, like the wind itself was calling his name. He imagined the moon shining over America the same way it shone over France. "If they fight for liberty," he said softly, "then I belong with them." The Secret Voyage. One night, under a sky filled with sleepy stars, Lafayette slipped away quietly, climbed aboard a ship, and began a secret journey across the Atlantic. The waves rocked the ship like a cradle, and every night Lafayette gazed at the moon, whispering, "Guide me well. I'm coming to help." A friendship of giants. When he arrived, he met a tall, wise man with gentle eyes named George Washington. Washington saw the fire of courage in the young Frenchman and welcomed him like a son. Together they rode through forests, crossed rivers, and stood beside brave soldiers. Lafayette fought not for glory, but for the dream he believed in, that all people should be free. The heart of a hero. Even in the hardest battles, Lafayette never lost his kindness. He comforted the injured, encouraged the tired, and lifted the spirits of those who felt afraid. And when freedom finally came to America, the people cheered his name. But Lafayette simply looked at the sky and thanked the moon that had guided him from home. Home again, carrying light. When Lafayette returned to France, he brought with him the light of liberty. He worked to spread freedom in his own country too, always believing that the world could be a better place if people treated each other with fairness and hope. The memory that shines. And so, even now, centuries later, when the moon glows softly above our heads, some say it still remembers that brave young man who followed its silver light across the sea. A boy who believed in freedom. A hero named Lafayette.